Welcome back to another trade review. Today is Wednesday the 19th. It is 10:16 a.m., so plenty of time left in the market. Took two trades today, two puts, one on SPY, one on QQQ. Pretty small profit, had much more potential, but it did not hit that. Opened up today slightly in the red. Looking at pre-market, had a pretty steady decline going on after coming up a little bit last night, and then essentially a steady decline. Had a little bit of news that came out. Let's go over to SPY where I took my first put. A little bit of news. I know we have some news coming around 2 p.m. Regarding Fed rates. I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to that, but I think that has some effect on the market. Mostly red, looking at the top stocks. But essentially, my first put, I was able to get in pretty heavily at a pretty low cost to entry, which is really good. Watching this RSI as well as my main thing was kind of this resistance. So we came up, failed to move up again. It looked like a little bit of a bullish trend at first, the way it was higher lows, but then failed to move up from here, and then again some resistance right here, and I got in right about here, looking for this move down to this level that I had, which matches up right here pretty much. But I was in this position for maybe a minute or two, and I sold kind of midway through this candlestick here, so could have had a lot more profit if I have held it more towards the bottom, or even sold it at this level here, but I did not. So I kind of cut my profit down a little bit. Still was a good trade. Definitely had a big move after being oversold on, or I guess moving to oversold on the RSI. That would kind of signal to get out of that position, but when I bought in, it was about midway. So that was my put on SPY. I had about 9 contracts, but they were relatively low priced, which was good. So a little bit less risk. And then watching, I went over to QQQ, kind of realized that we were in a bearish trend, just with how the market was behaving. So I was pretty much just looking for an entry point on one of the pops up to get in on some puts, and that's exactly what I did. This one I was, I believe, watching the 1 minute as well, rather than the 5 minute. Same thing, came up to almost at the overbought level and had some resistance right here at this price level. This is kind of where my stop loss was set, but I did get in once it was on this move down, so about right here, and then held that for maybe about 5 minutes. It was kind of a slower move down. It did seem at some points like it wanted to move up, but it did not, and sold down here. Not too much profit off that one. I was looking for a move down here or at this level, kind of in between there, which it did, and currently it moved much more past that. This is a daily low as of right now. Could possibly push lower, and I did see, just looking at seeing this many red candlesticks in a row, but we really didn't have any move up, just barely, just green candlestick, then continued moving down after that. Pretty small profit on this trade. Is much smaller size. This one was just kind of after this trend was confirmed, this downward trend. And those are my two trades. About 4.5% gain on the day on two puts. Both of these trades, similar to the pattern I've been seeing for a while now, is really just coming down to me selling too early. I'm still getting profit, but I'm missing out on a lot more potential profit. So I'm trying to slowly, psychologically adjust to holding a little bit longer, getting to the levels that I'm looking for. But I won't complain about profit, of course. So that's it for today's trades. Done pretty early. Wednesday, kind of that midpoint of the week. And we just kind of have to see what the news looks like, kind of shaping for the rest of the week.